Part 2 in the building of the MJ Talk. Feel me? We back in the building again. We're gonna start this off with there's a video that bro seen on Twitter. It was a J. Cole fan page. It was Eminem. I think the person, don't quote me on this, I think he was speaking to someone. I think the platform's called Crook's Corner.
Yeah.
He was pretty much, Eminem was just in the studio, probably cooking up some more heat that would probably destroy many more careers. But he was just in the studio having a little sit down, having a little talk. Not sure if it was an interview, but it's giving interview vibes, and he was just discussing the disrespect on J. Cole, and we're gonna play the clip for y'all.
Saw some dude, I don't remember where I even seen this, what show it was on, like what site it was on or whatever. Some dude was trying to trash J. Cole about Middle Child. They was saying, oh, it just fell off at the end. It was like, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I can't take you serious. You critique that?
Right.
And then it's like, sometimes you'll be like, yo, but you listen to that, and then you say this is trash? Like,
right.
I can't respect your opinion. I can't.
Yeah, they're probably the ones responsible for these top 50 lists that go around, like people like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I know it's your opinion, but your opinion's wrong.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't even just Middle Child. J. Cole just been getting a lot of slander and a lot of hatred. And I ain't gonna lie, I've had my fair share of words. My fair share of words came from a place of a J. Cole fan that was upset about the fact he wasn't producing consistent music. Not me down his ability to make music or his ability to be lyrical or his ability to spit bars and make a good record. I just didn't like the fact that he kept taking 4 or 5 year hiatuses between albums, but then he'll hop on somebody's feature and kill shit and then go back into the wind with his family. And I'm not saying, you know, a nigga can't be a family man. I'm just saying, as a J. Cole fan, as a Kendrick fan, we want to hear these people make music. We want to hear our favorite artists produce and make hit records and lyrical great songs. You know what I mean? We want that because this industry is giving out a lot of bullshit. This industry now has the women leading the charts. We have Sexy Red, we have Ice Spice, SZA, Glorilla, Summer Walker, Coi Leray, Nicki, Beyonce, Cardi B. All these artists, all these female artists are taking over right now. All these female artists are what's being listened to, I feel as though, more than the men.
Yeah.
I'm excluding Drake out because Drake's on his own pedestal.
Always.
But at the same time, it just seems though that men, especially male artists, are going to female artists to get their buzz up when it was before the
Every time. And that's all it was. That's who was holding the throne for a while. In all honesty, I'm not hating the transition. I just wish it was about what I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this in the comments. I just wish it was better music.
Get your shit off.
I just wish it was better fucking music.
Talk to him.
Like,
the music's mediocre, bro. Just say it.
Mediocre. It's garbage to me. I'm sorry. I can't.
Because before when you used to say it, I understood it. But now that months and time went by, you got somebody like Gunna who went through what he went through, and it's arguable that he's made the best music this year.
Yes.
Outside of Drake.
Yep.
He's probably made the best music this year. They keep trying to get me on this Travis Utopia.
No.
Gunna's made the best music this year, so y'all saying all this about fuck rats and kill rats or whatever. If y'all want to look at it for what it's worth, 6ix9ine did what he did, but before he even got into all that shit where he was on trial and niggas was jumping him, Treyway and his baby mom, that nigga was all over Billboard. Every fucking week he dropped like 11 straight songs that was back to back to back, Billboard. Like, I don't know a nigga that dropped that many singles back to back to back and they was all going Billboard.
All I can say is, I respect it. I still ain't listening to his music.
And I'm not.
And that's different for me because I just wasn't never a 6ix9ine nigga.
I'm not saying his music was like all lyrical and worth listening to. I'm just trying to get the point across that it's two motherfuckers that allegedly is considered rats, but they run the industry. They're topping billboards over the niggas that y'all saying is real niggas. Y'all saying Lil Durk is real niggas. Y'all saying Lil Baby is real niggas. Well, why ain't y'all showing them real nigga love on them streams?
Negative.
Why is niggas not on Billboard? Why is Gunna, fuck you mean, still top 10 Billboard after all this time, but y'all can't get y'all favorite rapper to do numbers? Let's talk about it. Rod Wave out here selling 100K.
Yep.
But Doja Cat doing 50. Doja Cat the one that's in the limelight on social media, doing all the little satanic rituals, doing all the little gimmicks, but she's selling 50, and Rod Wave is emo, anti-social, and he can still sell over 100.
Yep.
Y'all respect popularity over talent. Y'all respect the gimmicks and the Dirk Love and the y'all respect that more than niggas that's making good music. Y'all respect niggas that make mediocre music over the niggas like a Gunna, the niggas like a Tory Lanez. Y'all gonna smut their name out knowing that they making great music. Great music.
Honestly, and for me is I just like good music. That's all I can say. I like good music. So people gonna hate me all they want. They gonna drop an artist in there, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm most likely have never heard of the motherfucker.
How do you feel about this? It's been going around for the past like week or two that hip hop sales are down 40%.
I'm gonna say 55%.
But I'm guessing that's just the numbers that they saying statistically.
That's the numbers they're saying. The numbers that actually happening. I'm gonna say 55%. They're down. And it's not even just that. Hip hop movies are now going down. So honestly,
like that Whitney Houston movie was supposed to hit different.
it was supposed to hit phenomenal.
Like that was supposed to be like.
And that made me mad because that was like, to me, honestly, that made me feel like it was disrespecting Whitney Houston's name. You can't put disrespect on that queen name. Fuck out of here.
But if we gonna talk about it, the Whitney Houston movie, the Biggie movie, the Tupac movie, they could have did them better.
And
not the actors. I'm not saying y'all didn't pick the right act. I'm just saying it could have been formatted and done better.
yes, it could have been done a lot better.
Like if that movie gotta be 3 hours long, fuck it, it's Biggie. If it gotta be 2.5, fuck it, it's Whitney. If that bitch gotta be like Titanic 4 hours, it's Pac. Fuck it. Don't try to skip. Oh, he was born in this. He was in a rough neighborhood, and we're gonna go from 6 all the way to 17 when he was at performing art. No, like break down his mom being pregnant with him while she was in jail and had him while she was in jail. Bring up the Black Panther shit. Bring up the fact that like this motherfucker was not getting the proper food or nourishment as a baby infant sitting in his mom's stomach because they was fucking depriving her of food, sleep, sad. Like get into it. Y'all just want to skip to he went to performing arts school, then he left Jada, he went to jail, Big Suge. Like, come on. Y'all made Titanic fucking 4 hours long. Come on, get these niggas.
Movie's still garbage.
I'm just saying, give these niggas they flowers. These niggas don't deserve no hour and 30 quick John.
The only movie that I saw them put respect on was the Venus and Serena Williams movie.
Gotta see that. Still ain't see that.
You still ain't see that? Yo, all I can say is, it was during the time of the August and Jada Pinkett situation.
Okay, that's why it got overshadowed.
No, it still did mad numbers. The main reason they were mad about it is because they got mad at Venus and Serena making the movie more about their dad than them.
They wanted to be based off of their life and what they got going on, but they wanted to show flowers.
They were showing them that their dad was a big part of their life and what was going on.
That's the same thing with Michael Jackson though. His father, his father was very abusive, but
yes.
I mean, come on, like I pause, but shit. If my dad got whooped me with a motherfucking belt all my life up until I'm 9 years old for me to get $1 million, fuck it.
That's different if you had the talent for it, and also he bred the talent into his kids.
Right.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, tuned into the movie, and I was just gonna say this one scene from the movie that really should hit motherfuckers more.
Real shit.
The neighbor gonna call the cops to their house, and the cops got diapers involved to their crib, right? He's out and about with his 2 tennis champion star daughters, getting them busy in the work at the playground, getting them busy. Come back home, he got cops and diapers in your crib with your other 5 daughters in there. Wife say, they come to do a bonus check on the kids. He's like, okay, let's check on the kids. Kids spell academics. Kids spell this. The lady gonna say that's not necessary. Oh no, that is necessary. That is necessary. Y'all wanna come over here saying that we're working the kids too hard, but we got to. We don't gotta have them out here in these streets doing dope, selling pussy for money.
Talk heavy.
He was literally barking that shit at him, and honestly, I believe that was a real conversation, because like Venus and Serena Williams co-signed that movie. They co-signed that fucking movie all the way, and they didn't have no shame in throwing their dad's dirt in the movie too.
I just miss like nostalgic movies that really was based on a true story that really hit different. Like I miss the movies like Coach Carter. I miss the movies like Remember the Titans. Like the movies hit different.
They hit the soul, and honestly, I promise you, that Venus Serena movie by they dad hit phenomenally, just like them. And when I tell you,
I'm gonna take your word for it.
Yo, that shit hit home. You get your daughters out of Compton, get them to Florida in a professional tennis camp. Got the rest of your daughters out there. He literally said, this one gonna be a doctor. This one's gonna be a college professor. This one gonna be a scientist. This one gonna be a teacher. These two are 2 tennis champs. He said that straight up. And that's early in the movie.
Real shit.
And he damn sure did it. He talked his shit through every major network. And they're like, oh, why can't we talk to the kids? Nah, they gotta get their schoolwork done. Straight up, just like that. And if no black man that fucking didn't have respect for that, y'all fucking fool.
Word up. But we was watching like a week ago we was watching the Method Man interview when he was on Drink Champs. Shout out to Meth and shout out to NORE and DJ FN on Drink Champs.
Shout out to the cow.
How you feel about Method Man? Not only his contribution to the game.
With all that being said, yes. Also, the smut that's on Will Smith's name, because Will Smith, I ain't gonna lie, he carried that movie. Like, his acting chops is straight up phenomenal. And I'm kind of mad that you ain't see it a little bit.
What, the Will Smith movie?
No, the Will Smith would be he was playing their father in the Venus and Serena movie.
Well?
Yeah, Will Smith was playing that role out. And I'm telling you, he carried that movie. I was like, honestly, they couldn't pick a better actor. They could not have picked a better actor. Honestly, the way he did it, honestly, Denzel couldn't do it. The way he did it. And that's no disrespect to Denzel, because he's still the top when it comes to black actors. But for real, great movie. I recommend anybody that didn't watch it, it's in our fan group, to watch it. And next time you're doing, I hope you watch it by then.
Word up.
But on another note, I'm gonna cycle off what we normally talk about and say this though, as it ain't for you really, bro, but as a nigga that watches anime, I got some money coming to me.
Word up.
I got some money coming to me because I was one of the OG anime watchers. I've been watching since I was little. But the scandal is, well, it's not even a scandal. It's a whole big thing that's going on now, that one of the mainstream platforms that you can watch anime on is getting a class action lawsuit. And all the people that have that streaming service for more than over 3 years, getting a cut of $16 million.
What's the platform?
Crunchyroll.
Okay, yeah, I know about that.
Crunchyroll is getting cut, so oh wait, no. I did have a Crunchyroll account for about 5 years.
It hit different.
So, getting some money coming this way. So y'all can diss all the anime watchers y'all want. We getting some money. And every black man like when he get free money. Okay? I'm gonna keep it 100% real. But to cycle off of that, take a smut off Will Smith's name because he carried your childhood. Take a smut off of J. Cole because he done carried your teenage years. Take a smut off of fucking Kendrick because he took the fucking pain that you was feeling in them streets in the West Coast throughout your teenage years.
No lie.
And Drake is still up there top, so whatever y'all want to say about Drake, guess what? He is petty enough to get you canceled, so go ahead. And he got the bread to do it, so play that game if you want to. So, for real, all this shit literally just circles back to who got the money. Feel me? Who got the money to really stop anybody from doing anything? Because if you ain't got the money to back up what you're saying, then you ain't saying shit.
Yeah, it's hard to talk when you ain't got no food on your plate. And you just trying to take food off other motherfuckers' plate all the time.
Shit. But on this next segment of the MJ Talk is we're gonna cycle into, oh god, I always hate talking about this. It's like this is where I feel like we get the most heat in our comments. But we're gonna talk about relationships now. What you got on deck for this first segment, part of the segment, Jay?
Well, something I can talk about is Chrisean Blueface part 9,281 and 12 cents.
Here we go.
Allegedly, DM surfaced by Whack 100. But allegedly, based off these DMs, Chrisean Rock tried to backdoor Blueface in 2020, but didn't proceed to be with the nigga, get all the tattoos, put him on the tooth. Cause Whack 100 was saying, yo, Chrisean, leave me the fuck alone. You keep talking, I'm gonna let you know why I don't fuck with you. He released the receipts. And it's basically saying, based off of, you could read it, but based off these DMs, she was on Instagram. She was on Instagram. She was on Instagram DMs in 2020. Shot calling.
Hey. She thought I wasn't going with Blueface. She thought she was gonna know one at the time. And then when Blueface started having her blow up more, that's when she changed her mind. That's how I see it as. That's it as all. She was trying to leverage herself to stay in the limelight. And she is in the limelight. Ain't a good limelight, but she in there. She in there.
You got your tooth knocked out and replaced it and had him on your tooth. You tattooed him on your neck. You put a kid inside you and told you to renege, and you didn't want to renege, and then you gonna wait 6-7 months later and be like, is it still too late?
It's damn sure too late. Nah, put that bitch up for adoption.
And now it comes out, you really tried to backdoor him. You tried to line the nigga up. Oh, it's his BM fault. That's why my tooth knocked out. I want to see what y'all women gotta say. Hey, Blueface baby. Yeah, I ain't sitting here saying, oh, this nigga he's bringing chivalry back and he is Prince Charming. Nah, I ain't sitting there saying all that. But all y'all women saying, oh, Blueface, he's just so toxic. Chrisean just needs to just get away from that. Blueface was supposed to get away from that demon. Y'all had the role switch. He was giving her everything that she fucking deserved.
Yep.
This is 2020. This is when she was still on the little baddies club, John, and she was just out here just fighting bitches like a hyena. So this ain't like, oh, they was already to get. This is bad for women.
Oh, of course it is.
But
bad is good.
But somehow, some way, they're going to switch the narrative up and change it to make it seem as though Blueface had it coming.
Bad is good.
Did Blueface force her to go on that show? He said I remember he was talking to him in the one video. Y'all know the video I'm talking about, like, yo, like y'all gonna be still, hey, yo, shut up, I'm talking, shut up. Y'all gonna be here, y'all gonna be living in this house together, and don't nobody be out here on no bitch shit, no police. If you wanna go fight somebody, we got a room right there. Y'all can go outside. If y'all wanna fight, just go ahead, just go get it in on your free will.
Fuck that, he just brought back Bad Girls Club.
But he told them, like, yo, you don't wanna be here. They wanted to fight for a chance of Blueface love. They went to play with Playground. They went to I Love New York. They wanted to be in the house knowing he was fucking getting his dick sucked by all 7, 8, 9 of y'all, and y'all wanted to fight over dick. Let's talk about it. He didn't force Chrisean to stay. He just liked Chrisean the most, and she ended up winning.
Got bitches fighting over dick.
Okay.
And that was said years ago.
Y'all making it seem like he forced her. Like, he ain't forced her. She stayed on her free will. She stayed. She fucking stayed. She stayed.
All I can say is, women want to preach that they want to be equal. Women want to preach that they want this, that, and the third. But why the fuck do y'all want gratification from a man? If y'all feel like y'all can do it better, y'all can do everything yourself, y'all got it all like that, why do you even want to be near men? Why are y'all going out here on all these platforms saying, where the real men at? Where the real men at? The second you show up, they walk away from you.
She said, that nigga sweet. I already got the drop, dummy. It sound like Chrisean. Like, it don't even sound like somebody like this. Like, the fact that this went on 3 years ago and that just stayed in DMs, that, but whack is that, and he that nigga. But he told her, he said, bitch, leave me alone or I'm gonna drop the receipts. He told her this for the past damn near 4 or 5 months now, and y'all can sit there and say whack wrong, he ain't wrong. He told the world, hey yo, this one I don't fuck with Chrisean. And I told that nigga Blue, hey man, don't put no kid in her. You can't tell another man what to do. You could just tell him and encourage him how to move better. And I don't know, Blueface must have really been in love with her if he knew this and still ruled with her.
That's just how it is. Like shit. He was like, I say it was a head. It was a head. You got 6 other ones giving you head in there, and that one just got you stuck. That's what happened. She snatched his soul. That's what happened. In my honest opinion. But when it comes to that, you gotta understand, not everything that feel good is good for you. Shit. It's just like food. Look at McDonald's. Everybody eat it, I don't mean it's good for you. Like, come on, it's the same shit.
I just don't like the fact that even when women are in the wrong and they caught red-handed, they still give them grace.
Cause they take advantage of what we were told back in the day. Even when they wrong, they right.
Happy wife,
happy life. Every time. That's all it is. And honestly, I just want women to start taking advantage of that fact. Cause the real men that are actually letting y'all have y'all way, y'all smutting them out. But if we actually stood up and took that the fuck away, it's gonna be a damn problem. And y'all really gonna be out there riding the streets. It's gonna be Me Too on a new level where y'all having tanks and shit. Cause honestly, it's very easily for men to take that away.
So how you feel about Boosie saying that once a kid turns 16, you should be pushing pussy? Like, once a kid turns 16, you need to be pushing pussy on that 16-year-old son. And I'm assuming that he's saying that from the perspective of, you know how the world is and they new agenda, they're going to push for that 16-year-old boy to become a woman. I'm not going to sit there and say, just to add some context what we talking about, this is an interview that Boosie did, shout out to Boosie, but this is just from his word, himself, so y'all think we out here clout chasing, trying to start a narrative.
The father, we gotta be more hands-on. We gotta be more hands-on with raising our kids and letting them know what's right. By the time they 16, you gotta be pushing people. You gotta be pushing pussy. When they 15, you gotta start sending them to the movies with the girl. Because, you know, if they don't get blinded by what they see on TV and things like that. As dads, we gotta be a part of that. Because if we let them just watch what everybody sees, they will stray that way, you know.
Hearing it from the horse's mouth, do you still feel like you understand what he's saying, or you feel like he's just, or you feel like people still just want to take it the wrong way?
All I can say is, with that is, like I was about to say a second ago, with how the simple fact of how technology is put on kids from at an early age, so like
correct.
They're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. The second they're born, they got their own pages. So how that's going, they're already introduced to all of this stuff. It's in kids' cartoons now. So they're already introduced to everything. But by the time they're in their teens and they hit puberty, they already know what they like. They already know what they like by the time they hit their puberty. So they already know what they like when they hit puberty. So you can easily tell if your son is for the flag or straight. off rip by the time they're around 16. So that's based off the child and the parent. Honestly, if your son is straight, I say, all right, go ahead, go for it. Pass him the magazines, whatever you gotta do. Tell him the proper way how to take a girl out on a date. All that shit. Have the birds and the bees conversation, all that. Do all that. Make sure he got condoms, all that shit. But if he pushing the other way, that's going to be a more evolved conversation about the birds and the bees. But at the end of the day, it's still going to be the same conversation. It's still going to be a man-to-man conversation with a man and his son. That's all it's going to be. Other than that, Boosie, you're not wrong.
I don't think he's wrong either.
I don't think he's wrong. It's just, I don't think it's for every man's child, because once you get to that age range, it's good. Like, I'm just saying, there's gonna be variables into those conversations.
So how you feel? I don't know if you heard about, but how you feel about the whole you heard about the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce shit? It's just alleged that, well, not alleged, but Taylor Swift, platinum artist, is dating Travis Kelce on the Chiefs, and it seems as though that the NFL and the powers that be are using Taylor Swift and then incorporating her into the NFL because he's on the NFL, and they're using. And it's like it's like
a marketing strategy.
Yeah.
Because of the simple fact is they just want more people to watch the NFL.
And it was
because the past 4
him
years,
because he left. I think he left a black woman that he was with to start dating her.
Because honestly, it's all about money. Y'all can be mad all y'all want. This is his man, and they probably gave him extra sign bonus. I can honestly say they most likely gave him extra sign bonus. Like, here's that extra 10 mil for fucking bagging that bitch. That's what that is.
Real shit.
And don't disrespect the Taylor, so that's just literally how we saw it. Like,
so that's just a marketing scheme, just a marketing game for the NFL.
For the NFL, he might have real feelings for Taylor Swift, but at the end of the day, you gotta understand,
it's a publicity stunt, or it's a PR run.
I won't say it's a lateral move.
Go this way and watch how you go up, even if it don't last.
His stock's about to go up. Like you can say all y'all want, yeah, he left a black woman, whatever.
Because you know they're gonna run with that.
Yeah, they can run with that.
They don't care if he went to Madonna. They don't care if he went to Beyonce or Rihanna. They don't care. Stay with that black woman.
Here's what I gotta say to that. Y'all are upset when black men leave black women all the time, but y'all step out the culture and mess with every other color y'all want. But when he decided to do the same thing that black men doing because they tired of y'all ratchet shit, okay, cool. And I'm not gonna say the woman's ratchet. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, all y'all move the same. Y'all do. When it comes to anything, y'all don't take accountability for each other. Y'all literally, whenever y'all do some negative shit, it's back to sister of the traveling pants. It's back to that bullshit. Y'all literally will protect each other when y'all wrong. So I like that y'all really support each other when y'all right. But when y'all wrong, it's the same support. There's no accountability. When a man does wrong, the male community will fucking put that nigga on the cross.
No bullshit. Talk to him.
It's not a game. We literally put each other on the cross. From birth to death. We talk shit to each other. It's not even just a game. At first we're doing it as a game, but literally, if a man doesn't have his clothes right, his shoes right, his teeth or his hair right, niggas is crucifying him.
And women are already out here in interviews and podcasts saying that when they look at a man, the first thing they look at is his shoes, because they know men love shoes. So if that nigga's shoes is done up and shit dirty and they white but they brown, you like, yeah, that nigga don't give a fuck about what his feet look like. He damn sure don't give a good damn prior about a whole lot. Cause niggas really don't give a fuck about a lot of shit compared to women. Women care about everything.
I always say this: men care more about things that they buy and maintain themselves.
Real shit.
And that's why I agree with them. Yeah, look at his shoes. I agree with you about that, because honestly, if a man can't maintain something he already owns, how's he gonna maintain a relationship with you?
No cap.
So I'm not gonna hate or anything like that. That's just a small percentage, because he might have just put on the wrong pair of shoes that day. He probably was using them shoes to cut grass and shit, whatever, and they got a little messed up, and he just put the wrong pair of shoes on. But that's just a minor thing to throw in there. But at the end of the day, don't just look at the shoes. Look at the entire attire, and look how he walks with it.
Look how he carry it.
Look how he carries himself. I'm not even gonna lie to you. On one of my every first day, if we're at the table and I'm waiting for our food, my hands is like this. My hands is like this. The elbows off the table. Everything else, I'm engaged in a full conversation with the individual that I'm out with. And every time, the girl always asks me, "Did you serve in the military?"
Oh shit.
Because you just carrying yourself with so much respect.
In a certain way, and women gravitate towards that energy.
That's it. Just show that you have respect for yourself.
As a man, as
and
a person.
It carries a whole lot. Honestly, y'all heard me y'all hear me talk all the time. Y'all can't imagine me sitting at a table like this, being quiet and letting you talk.
Right.
No. That's just how I am. That's how much respect I have for myself and for the individual. When I'm speaking with you, get your shit off, and I'll get my shit off. It's plain and simple.
With the last clip I'm about to play for y'all, man. Shout out to $1 million for Game, Wild, Gillie, RIP, YNG Cheese. If y'all didn't know YNG Cheese, that's Gillie. I think that was Gillie's oldest kid. He had, I think he had got shot about a month or two ago or whatever. But this is just a clip of Wallow breaking down in tears as he recalls the heartbreaking moment he had to tell Gillie his son died. So I'm about to play this clip for y'all real quick.
Thing I ever told anybody. And I was like, man, jeez, and I never seen him like that. So it was like, in some type of way, I felt fucked up, because it was like I had to tell him the worst shit of him. So I felt some type of way, like it wasn't that I was responsible, but the fact that I told him that shit, that's the worst shit ever. So we was there for a while, I leave the hospital. I'm like, all right, I gotta leave. I go to the crib and I'm just fucked up. Cause I'm like, I had to tell him that shit. And the next day I called Gene. I'm like, damn. In the morning, I'm like, what's up with him, man? Is he all right? He going through it. So I said, at that moment, I was like, whatever I do,
Shout out to Wallow,
I gotta be able to put my emotions and my feelings on hold in order to take care of Cuz. And I had to be like, and it was strange. So I said, damn, I gotta make sure Cuz get out. That was the worst thing I ever told anybody. And I was like, man, jeez, and I never seen him like that. So it was like, in some type of way, I felt fucked up, because it was like I had to tell him the worst shit of him. So I felt some type of way, like it wasn't that I was responsible, but the fact that I told him that shit, that's the worst shit ever. So we was there for a while, I leave the hospital. I'm like, all right, I gotta leave. I go to the crib, I got him. I'm like, yo, come on, we gotta bounce. We gotta, I said, come on, we gotta get out of here, because there was so much going on in his mind. I'm like, we gotta get up out of here. I got him out the crib, I got him to the studio, and I just was calling people like, yo, all the brothers I know, I was like, because it was too much for me to go through, and I'm like, I can't really do this shit by myself, because I'm like, I can't really feel right now, because I can't be selfish on the aspect of, I can't even really truly mourn about Cheese, because I gotta make sure Gil all right, because I told him the worst shit ever. And then I'm processing like, damn, I'm just trying to get as many homies over here as possible to the studio, like, come over. I called 1,000 boys, man. Dude showed up. And I did it the other day to try to make a better situation, but it was like, Cheese wasn't coming back. And he was like, I had to stay away from it. It was hard for me to face Cuz for a while, so I would keep my distance. It'd be like, it's fucked up. If I got him, I'm like, yo, come on, Cuz.
How you tell a nigga his son going?
It was like, I'm trying to help him, and I couldn't even just, it was like I felt fucked up for telling him that shit, man. And it was like, the homies came through though, and the family came through and just tried to help him. They helped him out so much, he was laughing and shit. I'm calling Tootie back and forth. And I'm telling you, he laughing, he cool right now. But it's an in and out. It's going in and out. And
kids growing up in these neighborhoods and the ghetto and the hood, like Wallow just he's for the people, man. So it's like for him to have to tell his cuz after he was in jail for 20 years and they out here, they signing multi-millionaire deals, podcast jumping, you gotta tell your cuz that his man's gone. And it was like 2-3 more clips from that podcast. I just didn't like. I couldn't keep seeing like. Wow, I couldn't even get. I know what he trying to do, but he couldn't even. That's how you know it's fucked up. He couldn't even get the words out. But the purpose of me even playing that was just. Is this what y'all want for your future? Like, is this what y'all want? Y'all want your dad? Y'all want your mom to be in their 40s, not even 50 yet? Just hitting 43, 45. You want them to be that young and have to put you in the dirt? And I just don't understand how people don't see this. How people don't see Gillie YG Cheese, his story. And people don't see all the people that is lost due to violence, due to politics, due to dumb gang shit, beefing over women. Like, when is it going to be enough? Like, when is a story going to come out where niggas just going to be like, you know what? I ain't going out like that. It seemed like no matter which story come out, it don't hit different enough for niggas to be like, you know what? I need to change. What do you need?
The thing is, with that is, I'm not taking away what you're saying. I'm saying there are some individuals that take from it. It's just not enough individuals to take from it.
Thank you.
It's not enough to... It's not enough for it to make the internet, because the people that do walk away from those situations and get out and make something. No, it's not even smaller than name. When they do go out and they change their lives for the better and everything, they don't go back to those situations and try to bring people up. And that's kind of negative side, because like a lot of people do, but they don't get the respect they deserve.
They don't reach back and be like, nigga, get out the hood.
There are some that do. But they don't get the respect that they deserve for it. They don't get the love or respect for it. Some that do go back, they wind up getting killed.
So you saying the people that do that need to put more people on so they can get out of that situation rather than saying, fuck the hood, I'm not going back?
That's the few that decide to not go back.
Right.
But the some that do go back, and I'm not saying they going back and they're living in poverty. No. They still got their house right outside of town. They got their little mansion outside in the little prairie and the little suburban side. But they do go back. They go back to the church barbecues, trying to put young ones on game and everything else. Even in my neighborhood out here in South Jersey, I still see individuals that try to put love out there back into the community, but it's not enough people. It's not enough people that do it, and also you gotta have the right way to come at the community. And I respect that you going to churches. I respect that you're going to the little games, little neighborhood football games and everything else. You want trying to get out there and say everything.
Yeah.
But the people you need to shake down, you grew up out here, you felt that energy and everything else. You know what it means to be a dog in a fight. Totally. So you want to be that dog in a fight? Take it to the mayor. Take it to the congressman. Take it to the Senate. That's the people you need to fucking bite the heads off of.
Talk to them.
Before you can go out here and try to bark at these young kids that's out here just following whatever they see.
Thought you was Billy Badass till you met Billy Badass.
Yes. So
thought you was a shooter till you met the real Steph Curry. But he don't score no points. He don't play in the NBA.
All you gotta do is
he score on the streets. All
I gotta do is, if you have the power and you have the courage in your soul to fight for something you wish was better,
do it.
Do it. And this is also me telling a lot more of our community to vote for things that need to be done. Yes, that as well. But for the individuals that made it out and everything else, I'm not demanding that you come back, but I'm also saying finding your heart to peek your head in a little bit.
Especially if you have the power and the influence to make positive change.
That's all I can say, honestly. Poke your head in, come in here, you see something wrong, and you had the ability to fix it.
Just imagine everybody that was famous and had notoriety and just had a buzz, they just all fixed their hood. You from Chicago, alright, fix Chicago. You from Philly, fix Philly. You fix New York, you fix Colorado, you fix, everybody just fix their hood and where they from the world to be a better place. No, people want to take money and take their influence and reach out and go to platforms that, or not platforms, go to areas that's already good. Or you're fixing the hood, but it ain't your hood. Everybody, I feel like, should just take that responsibility if you have the power and the ability to, and make an impact and change in your hood, no matter where it's from, and the world will evolve. And I just wanted to, bring that up for the last topic, just to spread awareness to the people, and just for people to know all the niggas that's out here getting shiggy with the ski mask on. It's 95 degrees outside. Do y'all want to really be, like, this what y'all want? This what y'all want? Y'all want a life that doesn't make it past 30? Y'all want a life that doesn't make past 25?
Y'all want to live like the niggas y'all was clowning when y'all, when we was back young, playing Little League. You seen a nigga outside the liquor store getting drunk saying, yeah, I'm the one you wearing my old jersey, cuz.
This is who
y'all want to be that? Because y'all acting like that now before y'all even hit that age. So,
niggas out here 30, pushing 30, mid 30, still talking about high school.
Yes. It's a sad cycle because they saw people doing it when they were honestly around this time right now, niggas in their 40s moving like they 80.
And I'm gonna be real.
Niggas in their 30s moving like they 60.
Say what y'all want. We don't give a fuck about what you did in high school. Like, we don't care about your huddle highlights that you did in football. Like, we don't. I'm just letting y'all niggas know that now. I scored 1,000 points. Okay. So you just want to be that nigga that's 28, 30 coming to the class reunion 10, 15 years later and you still talking about kid shit. Now, if you went to the league or went overseas or something, alright, you got 1,000, you went to the league, alright, cool. Y'all niggas ain't did nothing. And all y'all doing is going off of high school highlights. Y'all literally is turning into the niggas that was drinking 40s and it's 12 p.m., 12 noon. Y'all literally are turning into them. I'm watching motherfuckers that I grew up with and motherfuckers that's slightly younger than me. I'm watching niggas still go in that direction. Niggas is still posting they old football, high school pictures.
Yep.
Who gives a fuck? Now, if you want to reminisce on a time, cool. Y'all niggas ain't reminiscing. Y'all are, I remember the good old glory days with the good old boys. Who gives a flying fuck that you was the man in high school? Who gives a fuck that you was the baddest bitch in high school? Nobody give a fuck.
You ain't the baddest bitch now.
What you doing now? Where your credit score at? Is your back big or is it small, or did you have to get surgery to go from big? Like come on. Like, what investments are you doing? What properties do you own? How many jobs do you have? Do you have multiple sources of income? This is not a conversation. Y'all bitches be out here working that fucking Metro PCS, talking about how y'all was slaying shit at homecoming. I'm tired of seeing it. Like, I'm tired of seeing it. Like, y'all bitches be out here working that McDonald's. I'm not dissing the job. I'm just saying, y'all be out here talking about how good y'all is, but y'all down bad now, and y'all think that makes y'all look good. You was the man, homie. Now you flipping burgers. I don't think you should be talking about the good old days. I think you should be making now the good old days. Because at the end of the day, the niggas that was weird in high school, the little quirky, little creepy, little weird dudes, these are niggas that's running the world. These are niggas that's making fucking 100,000 a year, CDL drivers, niggas got their own business. It's all the motherfuckers that was so lit in high school. They was the man in football, the man in basketball, the man in wrestling, the bitches that had Aries, all the niggas on their dick. It's all these motherfuckers that keep talking about high school shit. I'm tired of hearing about high school when you almost graduated 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. Or more.
And they going on his third marriage at this point.
This MJ talk, man. You heard that, man. And if you know a couple motherfuckers that's like that, bro, you're not crazy. Anybody that's out here that's constantly still posting about their high school days is because their life is shit now. It's shit. And they only could go back to when things was good, and that was back in fucking high school. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Like I said, difference between reminiscing and you just looking at the good old days. If you see a motherfucker constantly posting 2017, 2016 pictures, bitch, why aren't you posting what you look like now? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to have that
Remember the 10-year challenge?
I used to have that dog shit on me. Okay, cool. Where the dog shit at now? Where the money to your ear now? Stop posting the picture.
Nah, that's for the kids now, apparently. They ain't even making that much money.
Y'all niggas need to stop. I'm really dead serious. Like y'all motherfuckers, like if I go on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever again, and see y'all same motherfuckers posting the same homecoming, same football, I'm tired of seeing that shit. I am, because y'all not that now. That's why y'all keep talking about it. If you really was that, you wouldn't need to keep letting niggas know you was like that. Everybody know, nah, Bull was nice as shit in basketball. He was nice. You're forcing us to wanna, like, yeah, he was the man back then 8 years ago, so he the man now. Hell no. 7 years ago was a long time. 10 years ago was a long time.
If I don't know your name, then that's it. That's what it is.
Real shit. It's MJ talking to motherfucking building. Part motherfucking 2. Like, comment, subscribe. It costs nothing to show love. Remix this video, short this video. Everybody turn on the motherfucking notification bell. We about to go crazy with this motherfucking content. Y'all gonna see a whole different side of MJ talk. Cause now we starting to get this vibe. We got mics and shit on the way. This shit really about to get crazy, man. So everybody, man, turn us the fuck up. Shout out to my nigga Zai World. Shout out to Zai Meets World. 3 Connected. Go check out the 3 Truths podcast. Y'all been running them numbers the fuck up, and we love y'all for that, man. But I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Wisdom from Josh shit. Don't quit today, quit tomorrow. And if you keep that mindset every day, you'll never lose. When you wake up tomorrow, tell yourself you're gonna quit the next day. And when that next day comes, tell yourself you're gonna quit that next day. And never quit. Keep going. All you gotta do is get through 24 hours. If you get through them 24 hours and get at least 1% better, you're good. Sometimes we overanalyze things and overthink shit and make shit more complicated. Life is simple. Work, consistency, grind, prayer, faith. Don't give up. And just repeat the cycle. Manifest, fucking meditate, man. It's M Speaks Reality in the building.
2 things for M Speaks Reality.
If you felt some type of way about what I said in these last 4 or 5 minutes,
I don't give a fuck.
Fuck you, you bitch ass nigga, and you weird ass bitches for fucking going off the clout that you did in high school like anybody gives a fuck. I don't feel sorry for it. Bro got me on my shit now, cause y'all motherfuckers a shout out, man. M Speaks Reality in the building, man. Wisdom from Josh shit.
2 points for M Speaks Reality. 1, make sure your circle's small enough to fit in the elevator and only go up.
Talk to him.
If y'all can't fit in that elevator for one motion, sit down, get off. That's all I can say. It's like literally, if you need more than one elevator to go up, you're done. Number 2, stay yourself. Be the individual that's gonna shine. Shine that light on yourself. Always on yourself first, and then others.
No matter what. No matter what, man.
Keep it peace. Keep it civil.